Ah, planet Earth, where we live, and where our friends live too. Friends that play with us and make us smile. And if we were to travel out into space amongst the glittering stars, I wonder who we'd find. Would they have friends that make them smile too? Here comes the Iron Chicken. She looks all set for a journey. I wonder where she's off to. And here are Tiny, Small and Mother Clanger. What pretty bubble flowers. Mother's given the Iron Chicken some soup for her trip. Tiny and Small want the Iron Chicken to say hello to the Wols for them. So that's where she's going, to visit her good friends, the Wols. Something tells me Tiny's going to miss the Iron Chicken most of all. How thoughtful of the Clangers to give the Iron Chicken such a nice send-off. It's time for supper. Mother asked Tiny and Small to fetch some soup. Small's happy to be down in the soup wells, but Tiny doesn't seem to be herself. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, the soup dragon made Small jump. Down she goes to fill the cauldron with delicious, warm soup. The soup dragon wants to know if Tiny's feeling okay. The Iron Chicken has only just gone, but Tiny is missing her dear friend already. Not to worry. The Iron Chicken will be back before she knows it. Well, look at that. The soup dragon's balancing trick has made Tiny feel much brighter. She does love making the young Clangers smile. Oh, and it looks like that has got her thinking. Ah, is there anything better than a tankard of soup at the end of the day? Major is particularly excited. His stomach won't stop rumbling. What is the soup dragon up to? Tiny and Small think it's hilarious. Would you believe it? The soup dragon is pretending to be the Iron Chicken, so Tiny won't miss her while she's away. Yes, what a lovely thing for the soup dragon to do. It's not a bad impression at all. She can move just like the Iron Chicken. If only she looked a bit more like the Iron Chicken too. Major thinks he can help with that. I wonder what he's got in mind. Well, look at that. It's another Iron Chicken. Tiny thinks she looks fantastic. My, what a clever clanger Major is. Tiny wants the soup dragon to come outside. She can't wait to see her fly. I wonder what Major's so jumpy about. Time for liftoff. Oh dear, that didn't quite go to plan. The soup dragon's fine, but she doesn't think she makes a very good iron chicken after all. Major explains that flying is very difficult. She was very brave to give it a go. Major made the wings to help her look like the iron chicken, not to fly like her. Small wonders if there's another way they could help her to fly. Tiny wants to know if Mother has any more bubble flowers down in her garden. She might have one or two. So that's why Tiny wanted the bubble flowers. They're going to make the soup dragon more floaty. The soup dragon is ready to give it another try. And she's off. My word, she's doing it. She's flying. Granny thinks the iron chicken herself would be very impressed. Mother says it's now getting very late indeed. It's time for Tiny and Small to go to bed. Tiny thanks the soup dragon for going to so much trouble to make her smile. She's made Tiny very happy indeed. Tiny is all wrapped up in bed. It looks like she's struggling to get to sleep. Oh yes, I almost forgot. She usually has a lullaby from the iron chicken at night time. Oh, what's that? Tiny can hear something. A familiar song, like a lullaby. Could it be the iron chicken? It's the soup dragon. And there's Major. He must have given the soup dragon a lift. I doubt she'll have been able to fly this high. How strange. Tiny has asked the soup dragon to sing in her own voice, rather than pretending to be the iron chicken. The soup dragon makes a great iron chicken, but Tiny loves her being the soup dragon, best of all. Isn't it nice to have good friends like the soup dragon? Whenever you're not quite yourself, they'll do anything to make your heart soar. Oh, look, the iron chicken's back from her trip early. Now, this is going to take rather a lot of explaining.